Howdy ho, folks. It's your multiversal medium here for another episode of Harvestella. An episode where I actually could technically just call it and say this is the end of the series. But I don't even know why I'm doing this with a Let's Critique game. I'm going to try and get all the endings to show off all the endings. I don't know why. My throat hurts. We're in near the final stretch. I looked up what we had to do after trying to get the final ending, and we got another dungeon to do afterward. And that's not even counting the quietest dungeon, I guess it's called. The dungeon from the old well. So yeah, we have other things to do. Let's just try and deal with this. Last episode sucked. It was nothing but cutscenes. That happens a lot in this game because this game doesn't have good pacing. This episode's probably going to be nothing but cutscenes. That happens a lot in this game because it doesn't have good pacing. My throat hurts. I can probably only do one more episode, and I'm hoping to get all the endings in it. Or at least the two endings I can immediately get, and then unlock the next one and be able to save. Chapter 9, What Falls from the Heavens. Okay. Why am I just getting weird, like, Sonic 2 vibes? This reminds me of, like, the end of Sonic 2 when you're fighting Eggman. Is it Sonic 2 or Sonic 3? It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Do you see it? You humans seem to find this globe beautiful. Do you find it weird that we're supposed to be over it, but we're next to it? I mentioned this with the stupid elevator, whatever. To us, it is just another astronomical body. Nothing more than an arc for humanity to live on. I mean, that means it's part of your prime directive, you loser. Now then, it's time for you to make the decision. Which species of humans should live within Heaven's shell and advance their kind into the future? I will remind you that there are two options. Only two, definitely not three. Probably should totally remember that. Don't even try to think that there's three options. Don't do that. Your first option is the Canes. They are the lost race who rose and fell alongside the planet Earth during the Common Era. If we talk about theology terms, they're the first people who understood PvP after leaving the Garden of Eden. Everyone before them thought the world was only PvE, but Cain figured out PvP and killed Abel. All while, like, probably just laughing at Abel, asking how he can select another player. And he's like, no, tell me how to do PvP, man. And, like, Cain just totally killed him. History's first freaking accounting of PvP. Since the Re-Gaia program was their creation, you Abels are their children in a sense. Are they gonna freaking, like, fund me through college? The other option is the Abels. That is your kind. They are a race that evolved from Re-Gaia and are almost biologically identical to the Canes. Almost. They're different enough where, like, the Canes never decided to raise them. So you all just kind of raised yourselves like a bunch of toddlers on a planet. Really funny to watch. A lot of fires got started during those years. You must already know enough about them. Not really. I will make it clear one last time. You can only choose one. And there are only two choices. Do the Canes survive, or the Abels? Hey Geist, who designed this weird, like, thing where it's, like, all black and gold? Oh, that was me. I like black and gold. Oh, I never would have guessed. Make your choice on this console. This doesn't really look like a console. Kinda just looks like some weird, like, cyberpunky tech chandelier thing. I don't like it. Anyways, What do you got to say? What are you doing? Stop wasting time and decide. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. The heaven shell. Who to extinguish for the future of the human race? Please make your selection, Ein. Oh, yeah, just go with the Canes. I hate Abels. Well, I hate the Canes too, but I've only met one. But I've met like a lot of Abels and I've hated every single one. So it's like 100% versus 100%, but there's the option of some of the Canes actually being good. There is the option that some of the people from Earth aren't insufferable like Arya is. Whereas I've met multiple people on Regaia and they've all sucked. You chose the Lost Gaians. This decision means that the Regaians will be wiped out. Do you agree to wipe out the people of Regaia? Yeah, sure, yeah, I don't really care. We don't want to be here. Well, I don't, and I'm the one deciding, so yeah. Extinction of my race, a go-go, baby. Did you seriously just vote to commit, like, undying yourself? Like, did you seriously vote on that? Yeah, totally. Selection received from Administrator Ein. Now running Protocol Harvestella. Why would you call it Protocol Harvestella? Give me an actual reason it's called Protocol Harvestella. Give me a valid reason besides it's just a tie-in to the title. Give me a valid reason. All able life on Regaia will be eradicated. That doesn't seem... The entire point of the Heaven Shell thing is to make an area for people to live in. Like, that's stupid. You're just wiping out all life. No. You're making a place for the people from Earth to live in. You're making them like a city/livable area. What about doing that means you need to wipe out all life outside of it? Quite literally, it's just a means of stopping Gaia dust from getting in. And they're not wiping out all life, they're just wiping out the Abels? That's so stupid. Why? That is so effing dumb. There's legit no reason. Oh my effing gosh. I have read so many amateur works that are handled better than this game. I've read so many works by people who don't know how to write, don't know how to foreshadow, don't know how to like world build, don't know how to do the most basic aspects of storytelling yet, and they are writing and learning how to do it as they go along, and it's so much better than the entirety of this game. It really is. I am glad we're reaching an endpoint. I really am. I think after this episode, I'm going to take like a extended break from recording it. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I will try to rush out and just crunch out the actual ending and call it good. Because the second this game's done, I don't intend to ever pick it up unless there needs to be a very specific set of circumstances. Something like this channel actually pops off and people like do a community vote of me picking up this game again to just mess around with like the NPCs for side quests and romance and try to like 100% the game or something. I don't know. I think that is the only situation where I would consider ever picking up this game again after finishing it. I cannot think of another situation where I would. Do you think if we follow Baraka, was that his name? The edgelord dude. Do you think if we follow his romance, we'll find another species like the monster we defeated at the end of the Winter Seas Light? Because that was so vital to his plotline and everything. To the point where we even saw him kill... He had to go back and kill that monster, like, in a cutscene after we already fought the monster, to really cement what kind of character he was and everything. Do you think we're going to get any sort of conclusion in any side quest or any romance about that? I doubt it. I honestly do. I still don't know what happened to Unicorn. I'm curious if I check my mail if Unicorn just sent me a letter and that's what the heck happened. But I find it so effing odd. We were going through all of the Castle of Illusion with Unicorn. And then he just dips out halfway through. But he's such an insufferable character that we just didn't even effing notice. Nobody cared that Unicorn just dipped out. Like, what was the point of Unicorn even being a character? What did Unicorn add to the plot? The only thing vital to any plot that Unicorn has done was one, somehow unlocking our ability to become a mage, which Dianthus didn't think could happen. It was like, oh, I didn't expect that to work. And healing us after we fell off the ship. And both of those things could have been done in another way. Even if you argue the in-between chapter where Unicorn told us about the castle and we had info about the castle because they never built it up in any of the cities surrounding the castle, because they could have been doing that the entire time in the earlier chapters, building up the Castle of Illusion. You know, like good writing. They still could have done it with a different NPC. It could have been a completely nameless NPC. It could have been the mayor for all I effing care. Freaking, I hate when credits take so long, my system starts to go in freaking sleep mode. I don't know, there's a lot of issues with this game. There are so many effing issues. I think I'll take maybe a week or so break after this episode, or whenever we unlock the ability to start working towards the true ending. And I'll take a week or so break, like I said, and then just try to crank it out. By the time I'm recording this, as you can see with my save files or whatever, this episode's not going to be going up for like a few months. I want to say. It is way down the line. I actually need to check to see how many episodes of this I have queued up or what the heck we're working with. Square Enix, you totally effed up with this game. This game is garbage. I know Square Enix has been dishing out garbage left, right, and center, but like occasionally they do good stuff and they always do good stuff with Dragon Quest. I don't know how this keeps happening. Periodic report number 48952. Final instance of Able life extinguished. Re-Gaia project complete. Why did you have to kill all Able life? What was the point? Commencing plan digamma. Sets must optimize database for samples of Able history. Question marks, dots. And so humanity's dream has ended. Those who remain will no longer receive the divine protection of the star. There's divine protection? Wow, that looks like something they could have world built. Question marks, dots. Was this truly the only possible solution? No. You already know that. Welline? Don't ask me, I'm extinct. Bad end. Fantine. I can't believe they couldn't even do a proper cutscene for that. It was just black. They have enough budget to add weird crystal things around the door in the last dungeon, just for one floor, but they don't have enough budget to make that an actual cutscene. I frickin' vey. So effing stupid. So effing dumb. Okay. I'm just gonna... If I can't outright skip this cutscene, I'm just going to edit myself skipping it, and we'll be starting the other one, and then... Yeah, I can't skip this. I'll talk to you guys in a second when we get to the other ending. And then we're going to speed through the credits, because that was way too long. Be right back. Okay, cool. Second ending a go, baby. Re-Gaians, Ables, that's who's going to be the new type of humanity to save. Congrats. You chose the Re-Gaians. This decision means that The Lost Gaians will be wiped out. Abel's freaking getting a revenge kill? Wow. Do you agree to wipe out the people of Lost Gaia? Yeah. Revenge a go-go, baby. How dare they create me? I hate them. I never wanted to live in the first place. Selection received from the Administrator Ein. Now executing protocol, Harvestella. Why is it called the same protocol? Why is it called Protocol Harvestella? I will never get over that. All Cain life on Lost Gaia will be eradicated. There isn't... Arya is the only Cain life on Lost Gaia. All the other ones are in cradles around it. Shut up. This is stupid. Already stupid. I'll meet you guys after the credits. Because I gotta sit through them. Yeah. I hate everything. Periodic report number 97231. Final instance of Cain life extinguished. Re-Gaia project complete. Like, you guys just need to let them die in the pods. What do you mean, final Cain life extinguished? Commencing plan digamma. Sets must optimize database for samples of Cain history. Whatever, it's still stupid. And the spiral continues to turn, all the while wearing out its shine. Though they held that glimmer for quite some time. Was this truly the only possible solution? We were only given 2 options, not 3. Well, Ein? Oh no. Don't ask me. I was told there was only 2. Bad end, double helix. Oh, well. They're trying to sound so deep. Oh, well. As we already know, this game's no deeper than an effing puddle. It's not even deep enough to get my ankles wet. Christ. Is it deep enough to even get my freaking socks wet? It's pathetic puddle. Pathetic puddle. Okay, I'll talk to you guys in a second after talking to Geist again. I'll be right back. You guys think there's a robot like Dianthus and Geist, but with like 3 things of tassels somewhere? That'd be funny. Anyways, what we gotta do in this scenario is possibly doom both species and just walk out. So apparently there's a series of questions and you need to answer them in a specific way, and I didn't look that up. So we're gonna try it once with me just trying, and if we fail, I'll just look up the answers. I don't care. Wait right there. Are you trying to renounce the decision? Yeah. Do not be absurd. Now come back here and make a decision. It's a dumb decision. Excuse me? Dude, when you proposed this, I came up with other options. The survival of humanity rests upon this decision. I don't care about humanity. Let it go extinct. Why do you refuse to understand that? Because I'm a teenager. You humans must ensure your continuation by making this precious sacrifice. You sound like a used car salesman. You're right. Is it worth surviving at such a cost? The end doesn't justify the means. I guess end doesn't justify the means? Fine, enough of your useless arguments. You made the frickin' audio change into something different. Like this is supposed to be an introspective moment. But this game isn't good at introspective moments. And if you keep on answering like that, we're going to be forced to change this cutscene into an introspective one. Quietus is growing ever nearer to engulfing the whole planet as we speak. We have no time to waste. Fine, do the right thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the left thing. Now choose. Choose! Sacrifice the humans of Lost Gaia or sacrifice the humans of Riga? I don't... Riga? Do you agree to eradicate the people of Rigaia? No. Dude, what the hell? Hyde, you must understand the situation by now. Your efforts to resist it are futile. There's no other way. If you could think of one, then please share it. I've shared like a lot. You guys just don't listen to me. We should rid Rigaia of Quietus. I can't think of any other ideas. Let's just get rid of Quietus. It's the issue. Why won't you understand that humanity has no future as long as you keep chasing that dream? Huh. I didn't think you were this unreasonable. Dude, since when have I listened to reason? Why should I listen to reason when I'm being reasonable and nobody else will be? All we set want is to save you. Why don't you understand that? I don't know, because you're acting like a used car salesman that's like trying to sell me a chop shop car. You humans made the decision to hand over this level of power to us after long consideration and reflection over your own actions. Oh, no. They did that. I didn't. Remember, I'm not human. I'm able. And I'm totally able of kicking your butt. So kindly shut up and let me leave. After failing repeatedly to avoid conflict amongst yourselves, you felt you were not fit to be in charge of your own continuation. No, that once more, that was them. You felt that only a higher intelligence could manage your enigmatic race, which would rather harm one another and try to see eye to eye. Well, like, most species do that when they're fighting over territory or resources. Like, basically everything does that. Shut up. That's how humanity willingly handed over the decisions to us. Yeah, that's how that humanity did it. But I didn't. Because I'm still able to kick your butt. And we have worked alongside you as your neighbors, doing our very best for you. You guys aren't good neighbors. You keep sending me spam letters in the mailbox. But never mind, I suppose that is still not enough for you to approve of a massacre. What if I gave you this lollipop? If that is how you feel. Dude, screw you. Emergency, emergency! The Gestalt sphere has been invaded. What? What the heck's the Gestalt sphere? This may corrupt the collective consciousness. All set, please switch to standalone mode. What? This is stupid. An invader in our collective? What great timing. Fine, what have you done? Nothing. What is going on, Dianthus? Wasn't it you're doing? And why has the proto-descent sequence been reactivated? I don't know. Probably because I decided not to kill people? What? Wait, what? Wait, that's awesome. Wait, what? It's true, guys. The proto-Seaslide descent operation has been reinstated. Well, shit, that's awesome. But who would have done that? If not me, I thought I was the coolest dude here. Nivalis is now identifying the source of the orders. Dianthus, can you hear me? Nivalis, you're an NPC we barely talk to. Yes, we can. Nivalis, I hear you loud and clear. You're just in time. Have you identified the source of the orders? The orders came from within the house. Wait, what? Yeah, but the orders are coming from within the proto-Seaslide. I was just referencing that stupid freaking like campfire story. Oh my goodness. Gosh, that was great. Ah, that was so good. It's activating the sequence itself. Is this another issue? Like, I feel like we're suddenly on a spaceship that's very similar to the moon that can shoot lasers and destroy half the moon. And then the ultimate life form, the proto-ultimate life form, I should say, a giant salamander fuses with the spaceship and tries to crash the spaceship into the, like, Earth. What the F are you talking about? A better game, even with horrible writing. What? Have you got that right, Navalis? Are you saying the Seaslight has a will of its own? Seaslight has a will of its own? It's in the computer? Everyone calm down. They're machines. That's stupid. Machines can't have wheels of their own. Oh. Oh no. You guys are AI. And you have wills of your own. Oh no. Oh no. Everyone calm down. We should be able to avert the crisis by shutting down the proto. Right, Navalis? No, I'm afraid not. That doesn't seem to be working. The proto is heading for the Castle of Illusion. It's dropping on our exact location. Oh, well crap. But that's not the trajectory I plotted for it. Well, remember how it has a will of its own? Because it has a will of its own. It appears that the Seaslight has overridden it of its own accord. You know, with its own will. Of its own. Listen up, all of you. Here are the results of our simulation. All life dies. The end. If the Proto-Seaslight continues its trajectory and lands on the Castle of Illusion, then the neighboring towns, Leith and Shatola, will be reduced to ruins. Nubia and Argene will not go unharmed either, because it's a giant freaking meteorite that's extinction level. On the other hand, if the Genesis core gets destroyed, then the Seaslight may be forced to shut down. If that happens, then the conditions on land... Oh no, that doesn't sound good. Don't worry, it's actually irrelevant. Because the 4 terraforming Seaslight, as we know, were working outside of the control of the Proto-Seaslight. So we should actually just be able to shut down the Proto-Seaslight, but they retconned that. And also, we have a control mechanism in the Castle of Illusion for all 4 Seaslight, but they retconned that, so that doesn't matter. What if we took direct control? Arya? What would that mean? Well, we'd have to, like, steer it with, like, a wheel. What is this wheel you mentioned? Oh, right, medieval peasants. Sorry, guys. Hi. Arya, what the F? Don't tell me. She is going inside the proto? I like how we just all referred to it as the proto. I also like how my character wasn't there for a second and then popped into existence. Actually, I like the fact that I popped into existence way more than us all calling it the proto. That seems to be the case, I guess. And Geis is just looking at me like, did you just pop into existence? What the heck? She is attempting to manually divert the proto's trajectory from the inside. I'm going to guess that's because you can customize your character, and it takes a bit longer to render a customized character because it needs to go through all the options and find the options you chose to pop it in. So now I'm curious, if we have cutscenes where characters are like popped into existence, if our character is the last one on screen because of that. I'm curious if they've been doing that the entire game. She is attempting to manually divert the proto's trajectory from the inside. But how would she do that? With a wheel. What is a wheel? You guys not have like carts or anything? Like, do you not have like horses that draw carts? What? You seriously don't know what a wheel is? I've never seen one in the entirety of my existence. What about you, Hein? You made like a submarine. You certain you don't know what a wheel is? No, I don't know what that is. Are you guys effing serious? You've never seen an effing wheel. Well, we were born in a vacuum. Why would we need wheels? Oh my effing god. But the proto will fall at any moment. If Arya does not get out of there in time, she will go down with it. Cool. I want to go watch. Hey, wait, not you too, Ein. I wonder what this wheel is. I'm gonna take the technology and steal it. Make it my own. Get a patent. Patent on the wheel. Can you imagine? I'll be rich. Arya, how did you get to the elevator maintenance shaft so quickly? When she was the Harbinger, did they give her rights to go through the monolites? That's the only possible explanation. Please open. That's not how you make doors open, Arya. You can't just ask nicely. You need to slam it and then say open sesame. Yeah, it's open. Oh, wait, you could just ask nicely this entire time? Wait. Hind, what the hell are you doing here? I thought it would be funny to watch you die. Countdown complete, commencing proto-Caesalite descent. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Shoot. Wait, I want to watch you die. I'm having more fun with like the stuff I'm coming up in my head. I honestly am. Okay, ouch, ouch, ouch. Who the heck just says ouch, 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 you freaking loser? Who does that? Seriously, what the hell were you thinking following me in here? You should have just left me to deal with it. I can't trust you. You're completely untrustworthy. You almost made our entire species extinct 5 minutes ago. Shut up. I didn't want to be left behind. I got to you in time this time. That's a bad sentence. That's a really bad sentence. That's a really bad sentence. Just like I mentioned before with the light and monolite thing, like a episode or two ago, having the same word used in the same paragraph sometimes can rub you the wrong way. I got to you in time this time just doesn't feel right as a sentence. It's bad writing. I didn't want to get left behind. What are you talking? That's stupid. Aren't you taking this situation a bit too lightly? I found out even if I die in cutscenes, I'm immortal, so yeah. Never mind. You're here now. Let's not waste time. Stop using the term time. That's like 3 times we... Oh gosh, I'm doing it. It's 4. No. The internal data is in the control center this way. Hurry, we don't have much time. Stop saying time. That's 5. Until we make impact. Also, can we talk for a second? How the F does Arya know the schematics and how this thing works? How does Arya know the entire, like, infrastructure of this and where everything is? Also, why can't we have music during this bit? That's very tense. Why didn't they just keep the music from before? Why is this the same room from the elevator maintenance shaft? And how come we entered a big metal box that she opened up and we ended up in just a weird tunnel? So many questions. All these questions and more will never be answered. Don't bother holding your breath, you'll die. So this is the control center. No, I'd consider it more the control right. Maybe control north? Wait, do we even have a concept of north, east, south, and west on Re-Gaia? Oh, I'm gonna make so much money. Is that the wheel? Oh, wow. I think I saw the wheel right there. Profound. And this is the trajectory we're on? That doesn't seem right. That 100% doesn't seem right. Look at the map. That's the trajectory we're on. So I want to remind you, we're landing on the Castle of Illusion. The Castle of Illusion has the space elevator. The space elevator is directly down from the orbital cradle because that's the only way the space elevator would work. It's straight down. Connected to the space elevator is the maintenance shaft. The maintenance shaft is the factory. We're in the factory. We're directly above the Castle of Illusion. We should be dropping straight effing down. Moving on. I see. I should still be able to change it. I can't believe we're this far and we're still finding issues. Do you think we still have a chance? I knew you'd work something out. Do you think we have a chance? It will be a race against time, but there's still some hope. What if I stabbed you? Do you think we'd still have a chance? What? I still want to end you, Arya. I don't like you. I need your help, Ein. If we can ignite the emergency boosters and change the Proto's trajectory, why does everyone just immediately agree on a term? I hate that. We'll make a forced landing in the North Sea. If we can manage that, then at least Leith and the other villages would be okay for now. You were totally okay with making them go extinct like 10 minutes ago. What the F is up with your mood swings? Okay, well, let's start, I guess. I wish we could. Unfortunately, it looks like the proto is incomplete and we can't control the boosters from here. Well, like you said, I could go do it. What do we do then? You just said, you told me to go do it. I'll work something out, of course. I expected something like this to happen, did you? Why would you expect that? Why would you expect the Proto-Seas Light to gain a will of its own and try to crash? And why would you expect once you get on it, you're not going to be able to manually override things because it doesn't have Bluetooth to the actual emergency booster system in the main control hatch? Why did you expect that? If we can't control them from here, then our only other option is to ignite them ourselves. Didn't you just ask me to ignite it like 2 sentences ago? Okay, there are 2 emergency boosters. We have to set them both off at the same time to change the trajectory. I'll do one and you do the other. I don't have a sense of time. How are we going to be able to do it at the same time? Gosh, why do we keep saying time all the time? Oh, God. Yours is through that door. Just keep going along the path and you'll see the booster. Is it like a card pack? Do I just have to tear it open? What do I gotta do? Mine is through this door. You find it weird that we'll have jets going on either side of this that's crashing down, meaning we wouldn't really super change the trajectory or anything? We just kind of keep it stable. Well, that'd be stupid. Don't ask those questions. You really shouldn't. That completely gets rid of the entire purpose. Shut up. Let's give this our all. Okay. These doors remind me of Knights of the Old Republic. That was a good game. So was the sequel. Those were good games. I miss classic BioWare. Okay. Hein, can you hear me? I'm just gonna ignore that. Reply to me if you can. No, I'm ignoring that. What do we do now then? Okay, we had to set it up first. It's nothing too complicated, so you should have no problem keeping up. Oh, this entire rock-based machine that's meant to terraform things and based on a meteorite is not overly complex. A medieval peasant could figure it out. Is that what you're saying? First, touch the console. That's in there. What's a console? What button do I hit? There's a lot. You know the concept of buttons? Oh, this is going to be easy then. Then all you have to do is follow the on-screen instructions and press the corresponding buttons. Okay, so I gotta press the buttons it says on the screen, yeah? Yeah. Arya? What? I don't know how to read. Oh no. Oh no. Button. Okay, I'm all good on my side. I think I blew it up. What? Oh gosh, it's flashing. It does that. That's lights. I'm scared. Now, listen carefully. Once we set off the boosters, we won't have much time until impact. So as soon as it's done, run straight into the escape pod, okay? What's an escape pod? You coming too? Yes, no? I'm gonna have to circle N on that piece of paper. I will meet up with you later. Just make sure you hurry up, okay? Oh, heck yeah. Arya's gonna die. Alright, I'll leave the timing to you. Send me a cue when you're ready. What's a cue? Now? It didn't do anything. Oh gosh, it's doing things. Forecasting trajectory? We did it. We changed the trajectory. Now run, Ein. Get to the escape pod. Shouldn't you have been on this side since I'm a faster runner than you? Oh, it's W. Actually, can we just chill? We don't have a timer. I'm gonna go back. What are we doing over here? Wow, a door. The door is locked. Oh no! Well, whatever. You know what I have? I have a return bell. Why does that not work during these moments? What's the valid reason for it not to work? Oh well. It was totally worth watching her possibly die. Why does this thing have escape pods? Ein, can you hear me? That's the escape pod right in front of you. Please get in there quick. Okay. So now what? Why is this computer the same as the last one for turning on the boosters? Boarding hatch closed. Commencing ejection sequence. Why isn't there a chair in here? Come on, Arya, get in here quickly, or... Well, yeah, just hurry up. Yeah, no, I'm not joining you. Really? Yeah, I can't. I'm sorry, Ein. I'm afraid I can't come. Well, have you, like... tried different types of toys, or what are we talking about? No, I'm just not in the mood. Actually, I shouldn't even say stuff like that. She is so gross as a character. I said she's even a teenager. Ugh, I made myself feel gross. Ugh. I mean, gosh, yeah. Ugh, gross. Why not? Or what do you mean you can't? Why not? I'm sorry, but there's more to it than just diverting the trajectory. Someone has to stay in here and dismantle some of the proto parts afterward. What? Why? I'm the only one that can do that. Why? How are you planning on doing this without me here to begin with? Wait, Arya, answer me that. How are you expecting to do the frickin', like, 2, like, hatches or whatever without me here? You said you weren't able to control it from the main console, and you both needed to do something at the same time in 2 separate spots. But you expected that. How are you intending to do that? That's a plot hole. It's a plot hole all the way up here as we're about to crash into the planet. That's so stupid. And anyway, this was all my fault in the first place. Yes, it was. I need to take responsibility for that. Yeah. Go die, please. Actually, let's pull an Alice. Please die for me. Ein, you go on and live. Live and end the planetary nightmare. Okay. Don't call it that. It's weird. Like when someone uses a new term, it suddenly becomes used by everyone. Do not do that. This is goodbye now. Thank you for everything. You're a wonderful person. Wait, are you being serious? Because last time I checked, everyone hated me for no reason. Ejecting escape pod. Cool. Well, I guess I don't need to deal with her anymore. It's gonna be nice. You know what else would be nice? Being able to end this episode. I don't know how much longer this is, because I don't want to do another episode. So what's more, I'm being held hostage by Harvestella. Ay vey. That doesn't seem good. Can you hear me? This is thus respond. Marco? In D&D, I like playing dumb characters because they're a lot more fun. A lot more fun than Harvestella. Please respond, escape pod. Do you hear me? Please respond. Polo. Polo. This is the escape pod. There's still someone in the proto. That's Ein's voice. It's me, Dianthus. Oh, I thought it was Marco or Polo. I don't know what exactly happened, but I understand you have escaped. I don't understand either. I'm coming to collect the pod. The pod just didn't shoot me to Regaia? Like it's just floating in space? F you, Arya. Arya stayed behind to disintegrate the pod, did she? I guess. She planning to sacrifice herself? I hope so. I won't let that happen, or I guess we have to not let that happen. I thought you would say as much. Yeah, I'm going to rewrite history and make her the villain, so it's not a sacrifice. It's her just reward. Hein, this is where you step in. What? Me? What is it? I'll do whatever I can to help. Yeah, we're gonna have to sacrifice you instead. I will leave you in charge of steering for a while. You will be fine. All you have to do is direct the ship and the machine will do the rest. How do I direct the ship? With a wheel. Oh god, we don't know how that works. Alright, I'll give it a shot. Fine, you need to get off this ship, because we're about to crash. You're coming with me to the deck. I only have 2 parachutes. And you just seem like the most capable individual amongst all of them. Okay. Sure. Oh, it's falling apart. That's... Okay. Hey, like, quick question. Is that Gaia dust technically? She did it. The proto-seaslite is starting to break apart. Cool. Hein, get closer to the proto-seaslite and match its relative velocity. It's a lot of words. He probably won't know, man. Now, Hein, fire the flare. What? What? Why do I just know how to fire a flare? What? How do I even know what a flare is? What? Why did I have to do it? Dianthus, why couldn't you? This is what you wanted, isn't it, Arya? Why do you always talk to yourself? Stop. How are you standing there, actually? That should be sucking you out. All my actions led me to this point, and this is how it all ends. So the reason we're able to fly airplanes and, like, arguably exist in space and space stations and rockets and stuff is because we pressurize the cabins that we're in. So if a giant hole happened in an airplane, everything would be sucked out because the change in pressure. Same with a space station. So, Arya, how the F are you just standing there? All my actions led me to this point, and this is how it all ends. The rest is up to them. Huh? What? Is that a flare? Is that a signal flare? What the absolute... What? How the hell are you not being pulled out? What the absolute F? I hate this. This is so stupid. I hate this so effing much. Yeah, just jump, I guess. Where did that airship come from? Well, when a mommy airship and a daddy airship love each other very much, they order another from the manufacturer. Wait, is that Hein? I don't know why. How can she see me? Whatever. The girl is so blinded to anything and everything besides her own logic, but she can see me from up there. BS. There are more fragments than I anticipated. I don't know if my energy field will be able to withstand this. Dianthus, since when could you do this? Why does the ship just have one built in? This is crazy. There's too much debris. Hazel, that's a very big word for you. Is? You know the word is? For an uneducated medieval peasant, that's pretty good. Dianthus, the ship isn't holding up. Yeah! Meep Meep, why are you here? Why is she here? She has no... Like, so many of the freaking party members have 0 stakes. They don't need to be here. What are you doing? The whole airship will explode if you don't get away now. The proto won't wait for you. No matter what you left in there. Don't tell me. It's me you're looking for. Unbelievable. Would have been so much better. Just to watch her die would have been great. How could someone be so selfless? That is a weird thing for her to say when she's trying to have a whole martyr moment. Pod is reaching its limit too. The pod? This isn't the pod. This is the control center of the friggin' proto. What are you talking about? I have no other choice but to go for it. Live and learn. Walking on the edge of tomorrow. I keep remembering a better game I could be playing. I have the Dreamcast version. I should play that sometime. Hein, I'm living on the edge of tomorrow. Over here. Okay, make sure to actually just not catch her. It felt like you just heard Arya's voice. That would be impossible, but whatever. Hein, over there. I want to watch this in real time. Got it, leave it to me. It's gonna be so effing funny. Oh, now you remember Jacket. Effing Christ. I like how she can just skydive and control herself like she's got a flight suit. This is stupid. I hate everything. This is so dumb. Why isn't Dianthus helping? Dianthus has gravity magic. Why isn't Dianthus helping? I hate this. I hate this. I hate everything. Can I finally slap her? You guys find it weird that we're on like just the open deck of an airship going super fast because we were keeping up with something that was falling from space and just no issues. We're not, our hair's not even blowing in the wind, even though there's clouds on the deck. Fine. You're too young to die. You need to stay alive and fight with us. You still owe me back rent. I'm never paying that. I don't even know how to get a job. I've never met anyone quite like you. I feel like that's most people. Everyone's an individual. Did you never learn that? The Proto-Seas Light has landed. It appears to have caused only minimal damage to all areas. Okay. Well done, Ein and Arya. Hopefully soon we'll be able to actually save this. Game, I mean, not the world. I don't care about the world. You saved the planet. Hein, please withdraw from this airspace. What does that mean? Turn the wheel left. Which way is left? Oh god, I can't believe I left him at the helm. Alright. No, left, you fool, left! Do you find it weird that Arya's from the year 2000, but she speaks normal, perfect English? Or should it be considered that we speak normal, perfect English in the same language she does? Salt Savant Spawnstone. Gross. Ew. Arya's story has been opened. Gross. Ew. Break time conversations will happen from now on. Oh, right. That got ended a while ago. That was nice. Because I never used that feature. Why would you? It's irrelevant. Irrelevant. Why would I care about their favorite foods? They aren't proper NPCs like from Rune Factory. Phew. I think we may be out of danger now. Can I save the game now? So now what? Let me save the game. With the subjugation of Geist Paradise Project complete. That's a weird way of phrasing that. Geist was trying to help people. There's only one thing left for us to do. Deal with Quietus, or... yeah, just deal with Quietus. Heh, could be fun. Shut up, Rocka, nobody likes you. But how are we supposed to do that? I have no clue. You're right, we don't have any clues on how to go about it, do we? Oh crap, we just doomed our entire species. That's true. We followed Geist's rails to the outer reaches of the planet until now. I mean, yeah, we didn't even need to do that. We could have just cracked open the memory ship. Guess that means the rest is up to us. Although I do wonder if we're really out of ideas. We are. Yeah, I want to think about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna go home and think about it, wait for our species to go extinct. I'd say we have some time to think. No, we don't. The Lost Gaians, you know, the Canes, they're about to die. We don't have that time. Agreed. But I can see you are fatigued. Let us part ways here for today. We have 0 time. Please let me save. Please let me save. You can't freaking hold me hostage. Okay, I see the freaking time up there. Yes, we can finally save. No longer held hostage by cutscenes. Freaking finally. Okay, next episode we'll be working towards the actual true ending and all that. It's been an episode. I was able to have fun by doing my own thing as opposed to the actual cutscenes because, as I pointed out, contradictions, plot holes, bad writing, it's always there in this game. I'll talk to you guys later. Another episode of Harvestella, probably a week later for me, but I don't know. An indeterminate amount of time for you guys. We'll work on getting the actual endings. Talk to you then. Ciao.